Hey guys, it's Jessi, and I meant to do this in the winter and I didn't do it, so here is my spring favorites. So to start it off, we're gonna do books and book things. I recently bought a Kindle, and I still have not read anything on it, but it's so small. It's like the size of my teeny tiny baby hand, and it's like so goddamn lightweight. This is not sponsored because only 3 people watch me, but I just thought that was great. My favorite book that I've read in the spring that has been a new book has been The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, which I somehow managed to forget to bring that book home with me. In terms of movies for the springtime, my favorite movie that came out in theaters was Isle of Dogs, directed by Wes Anderson. And on Netflix, I also recently watched Week Of with Chris Rock. Sorry, Bulby's eating behind me? I don't know if the camera's picking that up. But I watched Week Of with Chris Rock and Adam Sandler, and it feels like it's about my family. And it's really good, and I really enjoyed it, and I showed it to my mom recently. So, in terms of TV shows, I really enjoyed Dear White People Volume 2, which if you haven't seen Dear White People, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. I also really enjoyed the 2nd season of Santa Clarita Diet. Thank you, Netflix. Right now I'm really getting back into watching Catfish because there's nothing else to watch. Basically, everything else is just stuff that I listen to. So, in terms of music, we have Miss White, who I discovered this spring. She's fucking incredible. Her music is so good, and it's everything that I need ever. Her songs that she has that are my favorites are Full Grown and Fuck Men, for obvious reasons. But they're so fun and upbeat, even though they're kind of sad, and that's my mood. Miss White is also an amazing Instagram presence, and sometimes she responds to me when I respond to her stories, so I'm feeling blessed. Another favorite of mine right now is Lizzo, who it took me like 3 months to listen to because I don't really like Good as Hell, but I really love Truth Hurts. That is my favorite of hers right now. I also have been listening to a lot more of The Vaccines because their new album came out. I think their new album is okay. For some reason, every time I listen to a song, I'm like, time to skip this, time to skip this, time to skip this. But I have been listening a lot to their first album, which is probably my favorite of theirs, because I needed to make sure that my friend Amy listened to them. The other 2 things are podcasts, and that would be Ear Hustle from Radiotopia, which I feel like I've mentioned before on here. It's incredible. It's about being a prisoner in San Quentin prison in California. I think that's where it is. It's pretty darn good, and it's incredible getting to hear from people who are actually incarcerated about what it's like to be incarcerated. And then we have the show that I started listening to on Sunday when I drove home, and I've been listening to nonstop, and that is The Adventure Zone from the McElroy family, and I'm sure everyone has heard it already, but it is... Ooh, I regret never listening before now because it is really good. And these boys are just so good at painting a picture in your head. And that's also probably part of the game. But I think I'm actually going to start playing when I get home. And by home I mean school, get back to school. And I'm probably going to start a group, and I really want to DM. So we'll see what happens with that. And my last thing is just a food thing, and that is guacamole. I've been making guacamole non-stop. I'm not going to tell you my recipe because I'm working on a joke cookbook about Jewish American princesses, or Japs. And it's like a cookbook for Japs, which basically everything is I have me giving up and then ordering takeout. So, but there are some real recipes in there, and I think you will enjoy it. If that ever gets published, you'll read it then, you'll hear my recipe then. But for now, the recipe's gonna die deep inside of me. That has been it for now. Thanks for watching. You guys will get this video, you will get my book review, and then who's to say about this summer? I have no idea what's going to happen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.